Okay, how we start with this. I'm going to have a go at fitting swivel seat on the passenger side first and then the driver's side afterwards. So instead of mucking about, how to get one out first, this, lift it up and pull. This is a van, this is a Mercedes Vito. So I'm going to do a bit of a day van with this. The roof lining, floor, blah, comes out again. Now I've been told I've got to watch out for this cable, which I've already slightly disconnected, and I'm not too sure what it does. My lad tells me there could be a piston inside here, which then if you have an accident explodes, and this is a seatbelt tensioner and it draws it, but I thought it connected to that. So I'm going to trace this back. I'm not going to bore you now, and then we'll get back to step by step what I do. Okay, so I've got to find out where the cable goes first. Okay, I undid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts at the back. That didn't even move. It's slightly, because you've got 4 at the front, 1, and they're hex bolts. So 3, 4, there's nothing there. So I've got to get them out to move the seat back to find out where this cable goes, and I don't want to disconnect it in case the seatbelt warning light comes on or the airbag warning light comes on, so you've got to be careful. Okay, 4 bolts and she's free, but now I've got to find out where that cable goes. Okay, back to you. Okay, so I disconnected the cable, the ignition on, fired the beast up, nothing happened, so I presume it's only going to be inoperative if you have a collision, and that's for the passenger. But if you look, we've already got the passenger one here, so that's what I'm going to do. So it looks like it just makes it inoperative for the secondary person, but there's not going to be one anyway. So I'll now just take the seat out and then get the other one lined up and see what happens. Okay, looking good. I haven't done anything special. All I put is 1 bolt in, 1 hex bolt back in, just to hold the seat in place, and it does swivel. Yeah, brilliant. But what I'm thinking of doing, because I'm looking at the case in here at the moment, if you look, there's one hole here which is, it's totally out of alignment, but underneath this is nothing. If I can show you here, so there is nothing underneath there. So what I can do, I can actually move the chair across, drill some holes, and then reinforce it with some of my own nuts and bolts, and that'll make all the lines, all the holes line up. And they're offset as well. I don't know if that's right. I'm going to check this out, but I think they are both to be offset. If you look, that one's offset compared to this one. This one's more further forward. I think that's the way they're designed, to be honest with you, but I'll double check that anyway. Okay, so it is going to fit on the passenger anyway, so what I'll do then, because if you look at this one, the hole at the front is overset, so let's have a look at that one. Yeah, because they're fixed units, you can't so a bit of playing, and I think I'll get this one fixed, but I will fix it in, drill the holes, and then I will show you what I've done exactly. But I'll tell you what, it's comfortable. it beats them hands down, definitely. Okay, recap. These are independent. They're not offset or anything. They are identical, so that makes life a lot easier. So I'll realign these up and get them set in. Cool. Okay, so I've realigned the holes on the metal frame, which is double skinned on both sides, and then put some new bolts in with locking nuts on the end, which is the nylon. So I've used these, and as you can see, it has turned 300 is it 360, I think, or this is 180, because it won't go the other way, it'll only go one way, so whatever, I think. Anyway, I haven't tried it but it works, and it is so comfortable. So yeah, whether I'm just lucky and the seats I got, bear with me, so pretty straightforward fix. So I'll put 2 new bolts at the front, if you can see them. Well, continue. Anyway, it's bad focus, but I'll show you when I finished. Okay, new bolts in, mounted, and working a treat. And I'll try and do the swivel for you if I can. Bear with me. Here we go. Sorry, one-handed. And there we go. So this is Mercedes Vito 2007. The seats I just got off eBay, just lucky enough, and just quick modification. And yep, driver's one's next. It's just pouring down, but it's just stopped for a second. So just thought I'd let you know, yeah, it's doable. And that wire, if you disconnect it, this is on my vehicle. I don't know if anybody else's. This is my vehicle, okay? That doesn't come up with a warning, but I don't know. And I wouldn't like to gamble, but if it's not connected, then there we go. Okay, thanks for watching. So, yep, once again, a Vito Mercedes seat conversion. Thanks very much. Take care. A very, very slight problem with the seat. It's a little bit high, but it's not for me, but for the wife. But she can cope with that. So she's sort of not tiptoeish, but I'm going to higher the floor a bit anyway. So the next one is I'm going to have a go at the driver's seat. I've took that out. That is absolutely even easier than the other one. 4 hexi bolts, wherever they are again. So I'm going to fetch the seat now and see how it fits. That one. So I've lined them all up, marked them, and pre-drilled them. I'm going to give it a bit of a clean, get rid of any rubbish, and then I'll see how it fits. There you go. Passenger. And actually doddle, 4 bolts, that's all I've used. There's no wires on this, on the drivers or anything. There's no seatbelt wires on this. So I've got one more bolt to put in that side, you can see, and I've got to tighten this one up. So yeah, the only trouble is when you turn a captain chair around, it hits the arm, hits the steering wheel. Well, you just pull the backrest forward and tuck the armrest in, and it goes past, and then you can put the backrest again, and look at that. Totally transforms the vehicle from to fixed cab, which it's okay because you're driving it, but if you want to use it as a day van, or you got to have swivel seats, and also in the middle here, that's freed up a lot of space. So I'm going to put my control panel there for all the lights and everything else, sockets, USBs, the lot. All right, next video, windows. So that'll be the next one coming up. Thank you, take care, all the best, bye.